First on my agenda, I've got approval of minutes. So you've received minutes for February 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Does anyone have any additions or corrections to those 4 sets of minutes? Representative Neighbor.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would move acceptance of the minutes.
Okay. It's been moved by Representative Neighbor and seconded by Representative Penn to approve the minutes for February 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Okay, motion passed. Committee, next on the agenda, I have the hearing on Senate Bill 85. We are going to postpone that until Wednesday. So as of now, you had meeting on call of the chair. So now we will be changing that to a meeting on Wednesday. Senator Baumgardner could not be here, and she's the one that had worked the most on this bill. So she is available on Wednesday, so we'll come back and have that hearing. Representative Smith.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just to comment on foster care. Last Thursday, I had a principal from another district call me, and he was worried about one of his students that was taken and moved to another town. And you know, it's something that I'd like to see. I can't appreciate the social workers enough, but I wish they would keep in contact with the principals, because it leaves them in the dark when they do stuff and they're trying to help this kid, and all of a sudden he's gone. They don't know what has happened. And I just think it'd be a neat thing for them to be in contact. You don't have to go visit them, just call them and say, hey, we're doing this for this reason. That's just something real simple. So thank you, Madam Chair. Just wanted to say that.
Okay, thanks for the comment. I do know that you know, as we're gearing up for the bill to pass for the Oversight Committee, the Foster Care Oversight or Child Welfare Oversight Committee, that's one of the topics that will be tasked with looking at is foster care as it interacts with education. And I know that was one of the issues that has been a problem in the past, is as the foster kids are changing from one school to the next, that they have some problems there. So thank you. We'll take that to that committee. Like I said, we are going to postpone Senate Bill 85, and I've already discussed that with Secretary Tanya Keys right before the meeting here, that she was the only testimony that actually was scheduled for today. So she is aware of that. So we'll move then to final action, and we're going to look at Senate Bill 120, which is the Senate version of the Child Welfare System Oversight Committee. You know, as we have talked about last week, some of these bills that were filed on both sides, you know, kind of present us with an issue of looking at the same bill that we've already looked at. But I think we want to consider this one today. I have an amendment. Well, actually, let's back up. Jesse, could you give us just a quick overview of this version of the Senate Bill 120?
Yes, Madam Chair. Good afternoon, Committee on Children and Seniors. This is Senate Bill 120, and this is the Senate version of House Bill 2115. It creates the Joint Committee on the Child Welfare System Oversight. The large differences between this bill and the House bill were specifically what the Joint Committee would review, and the membership mainly. Other than that, it would be the same bill as this committee previously saw.
Okay, thank you. So with that, I will open discussion on this with a proposed amendment. Fran, did you already pass this out? So my amendment simply changes the makeup of the committee to, if you'll recall when we discussed this before, that the minority leader in the Senate did not have an appointment to this. So we added an appointment from the Senate minority leader and then added one from the House majority leader. And that then would increase the makeup of the committee from 11 members. On page 1, line 25, 11 members is changed to 13, and then that changes. On page 2, it changes those appointments that I just mentioned, and it also then, on line 38, changes the number necessary to constitute a quorum. Any questions on the amendment? I do need a second. So actually, I didn't actually make the motion yet. I just introduced it. So I move that we amend Senate Bill 120 to reflect the balloon amendment, changing the number, and second by Representative Owsley. Any further discussion? Representative Wagoner.
So just for sake of procedure, the House bill that did it ever get above the line? Did the House pass it? So the Senate has our version, and they're just not going to do anything on it. It's all going to be this bill. Is that kind of the point? You're not going to have.
They've already had a hearing on it. Jesse, do you know the status of where that bill is at?
Yes, Madam Chair. Let me look that up real quick.
So not necessarily. I think if we both get these through the process, then we'll conference. It only has to get all the way through the process, one or the other.
Okay. So, okay. But if I may ask, so it's not like this will be a shell for something else, will it? Because, I mean, only one of them needs to actually go through. I mean, okay, now you're smiling.
It's possible.
Madam Chair, my internet Explorer is acting up, so I can't find that, but I believe they've had a hearing, and whether or not they've worked it, I'm unaware of.
2115. Was it 2115? Is that
Correct.
yeah? Okay, we're looking it up. So, with ours being with the Senate bill having an amendment, and then we'll take it to the floor, and it's somewhere in that process, then we'll pick one or the other. Okay, March 17th, they have not worked it. Okay, so neither one of them have passed all the way through the system yet. So we'll keep moving on it. Okay, I would entertain a motion to pass that. Representative Neighbor.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would move that we pass the amendment to Senate Bill 120 out favorably.
We haven't.
You haven't voted on it yet.
Yeah, you're right. We have the motion. Sorry, we got distracted with discussion. So I made the motion. We have a second from Representative Owsley, and we've had some discussion. So all in favor of the amendment, please say aye. Aye. Opposed, no? Okay. Representative Neighbor.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, I would move that we pass Senate Bill 120 as amended out favorably.
Okay. Motion by Representative Neighbor and second by Representative Helmer to pass Senate Bill 120 favorably as amended. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Okay, so we passed that one out. I think on the schedule that we sent out, we were going to do another bill for final action, but we're going to hold up on that one. So that's it. That's all I have on the agenda for today. Representative Johnson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just for my clarification, so we just passed it out of the original hearing, but we didn't take a final action, or we did take?
Yes, that was final action on Senate Bill 120.
Thank you.
So it will be below the line. We'll have the hearing for 83 on Wednesday and possible final action on any other bill. 85. I'm sorry, 85. We'll have a hearing on Senate Bill 85 on Wednesday and any other. I'm hoping that that's our last day. Representative Wagoner.
We should anticipate that on 85 that we have the hearing that will also work at the same day. I mean, just have whatever emergency final action types maneuver.
Possibly.
Possible. Okay, but not for sure. Okay.
Right. Any other discussion, questions on procedure? All right, thank you. We're adjourned.